Just trying to test our mic. If somebody can hear me, please, I would like you to say hello. We are live. Just trying to get myself ready. So if you are here, please just say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Let's get going. Can you just say hi? And like this video. Please like this video. Just say hi and like this video. I will be very grateful. If you can hear me, I'm going to be typing here to see if everyone can hear me. Hello, can you hear me? If you can, let me know that you can hear me, so we can go straight to today's topic. Hi, you are welcome, Kwama Kwama Hassan. Have I pronounced your name properly? Yes. Less the like goes, please. I want everyone to like this. We are giving ourselves like a minute, 5 minutes for others to come on board so we can start our life. Yes. Let's give them some time, at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Sometimes when we send out the live notification, it's not everybody who gets it at the same time. It can take some time for them to get. So we just give them some few minutes before we get into today's business. Cool. Okay, let me get some water. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Today we are back to the classroom. I'm excited for today's video. And the reason I'm doing these videos is just to help people get it right, especially when you are making products that are natural, because on this platform we use a lot of our natural ingredients here. So for me, I want to promote natural stuff in my production, and I also want my production to be at least 99%, if I can, natural. I want it to be out of toxic. I want it to be out of all the chemicals. So that's why I go to this direction. Most of my ingredients or product that I make here are based on the natural stuff. So if you have been here for some time now, you would know this, you will notice this. Sorry. So yeah, so today we still want to talk about the natural herbs that helps for stimulation, and also the scalp stimulation, and also blood circulation or blood flow, because these two things I've talked about it last video. I've talked about it, that if you are making products for hair growth, which I know that most of the people on this platform are here because of this information. So that's why I'm spending more time on this section, especially when we come to live, because on the live, you can ask questions. We have enough time to talk. We have enough time to share ideas, information, or vital information that will help us grow and will help our business grow. the one thing that I want to say here is that I want you to do it and do it right, because when you know what you are doing, it's going to give you the confidence, it's going to give you the pride, it's going to give you the energy to continue to better and to be a good person or to make the great products. So that's why we are going to this direction this season. So when it comes to the scalp stimulation and the blood circulation, these two things, they work in hand to promote hair growth. So by now, if you are making a product that you have named, or your team or your brand is promoting hair growth, and you don't know this thing, these two things, which is the scalp circulation, especially if you are making hair products for hair growth, scalp circulation and blood circulation, you should know something about them. And not just knowing something about them, you should know at least some of the herbs, especially if you are using herbs to be your ingredient or the major ingredients for that hair growth oil or hair growth butter or hair growth cream. So, hello sis and everyone. Hello Felicia, you're welcome. You're welcome. So if you are making a product that is based in, especially when it comes to hair growth, I want you to take these informations very important. Why? Because it is going to help your business. It's going to help your product. It's going to help your customers. It's going to help you gain some increase in your sales. Please, when you are here, please click on that like button. Like this video for me. I want this video to go far. I want people to get this information. Just as you are here, I want others, even those who are not subscribers, can get this information as well. By you liking this video will help the system to push this video to others as well. So now, as I was saying, when it comes to blood circulation and scalp stimulation, these are the two important things that you need to, be on top, or to be very crucial about when you are making a hair growth oil. Why this? Blood circulation, when the blood flows, I'm not going to be very technical. I'm going to speak to a very way that everyone can understand. Even if you have not been in a class or a science classroom before, you can be able to understand. So blood circulation is the way of where, thank you, my dear, God richly bless you, thank you, wherever this money is coming from, my dear, God will increase it for you. This is an evidence that, how do I say it, that people actually put price, and they are getting information. Thank you, Felicia, thank you. Felese, let me give you that, let me give you the star, Felese. Okay, let's go to the what we were saying. So blood circulation, as I was saying, it is the flow of the blood, okay? When you want your scalp to be at a place where it can receive the nutrient that is coming from the system, what you are eating, what you are drinking, it goes through the blood. So it is the blood that distributes this nutrition to to the cells, especially the organs that are responsible for your scalp, or in here for that hair growth to take place. If the cells or the organs that are supposed to, to push or to make the hair growth takes place are not receiving the necessary the necessary nutrition, they cannot, work properly. They cannot make that hair growth to happen. That is why you need that flow. You need the flow of that blood. They need that oxygen to the scalp. And all these things, they go through the blood. The water you drink, it mixes up with other things, and it goes through the blood. And that takes place when that blood flow is taking place, is going to promote this hair growth. And also when we are talking about the stimulation, it's also talking about how these how do you call it, this blood is being distributed. And also stimulation also take place when there is a how do you call it, heat, when there is heat, or when there is a massage, and all these techniques. There are techniques that you can do to actually stimulate the scalp for that flow of that blood to take place. So now, what happens if there's no blood circulation and there's no stimulation is that there's going to be a clot of blood, and they will not get to, the nutrients will not get to the organs that are supposed to create this, hair growth for you. And you can be using a lot of, herbs into your production, your cream or your oil, but if they are not getting to where they need to get to, that hair growth is not going to take place. That is why, as a formulator, you need to be there. You need to know, have this information to help your clients or your customers. Even in your production, you need to include, the ingredients that will help this take place. This scalp stimulation and this blood circulation takes place properly, so that your clients or your customers can get that benefit. Guys, support this, support the how do you call it, the live, by liking this, like this. You can also, support by the super chat like our sister is doing, and God will bless you, because we are using a lot of time and a lot of, resources to come here and talk to you. So I appreciate everyone who is liking this video, and I also want you to support with a super chat, okay? Or you can also join this how do we call it, you can join the channel by just clicking on the join button, and then YouTube will take you from there. And I appreciate all the likes. Thank you very, 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 very much. Okay, so now, as I was saying, it is our job, it's our duty as a formulator to include some of these, ingredients to help our customers. And that is what I want us to talk about today. That one thing I want you to talk about, or to actually make a noise of, or to make it known to your customer, is that when they are using this product, there should be a form of massage, there should be some form of techniques that you would actually tell them or remind them, either on the bottle of your product or on your website, that whenever you are using this product, please, you have to shake it, or you have to, massage it. You have to use some applications in order to create this, heat, or to create this stimulation, so that there can be a proper, blood flow to the best veins, to the best, how do we call it, cells, so that they can actually do their work properly and your customers can see a result. So as I said, I'm going to give you some herbs or some essential oils that actually help, to stimulate the scalp, and also to make the blood circulation takes place. If you can let me know in the comment section whatever I'm saying, is it making sense to you? Let me know. If it's not making sense to you, what do you think that I've said that you do not understand? Please, I would like you to write it in the comment section, because this place is very good for us to communicate together. It's good, very good for us to, ask questions and help each other. So let me see in the comment section if there's something that I'm saying that is not making sense to you. Okay, let me see that, so that it will not be like I'm the only one talking. I don't want to be the only one talking. So let's see if I have said something that did not, you do not understand. Please, I would like you to write it in the comment section. But if everything that I've said has made sense to you, please let me know as well. Just say yes, let's go, so that I'll know that I will just start to, give you the names of the herbs and how you can use it, either in your production or in your formulation. Either if it's a herb, or even if it's the essential oil, or how are you going to use it? Please let me, I want the chat, I want to hear something from you from the chat before we get to the next, So if you can, if you understand everything that I'm saying, or if everything that I'm saying is okay for you, just say yes. Then just type yes, so that I know that I can go on. Oh, you guys cannot hear me. It looks like you guys cannot hear me. Hello, sis. Can you hear me? Whew. Can everyone hear me? Doesn't look like you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Wow. Nobody can hear me? Please, if you can hear me in the comment section, let me know. Can hear me in the comment section, let me know. Okay, I can hear myself, but nobody is answering me. That is why I'm worried. Please, I'm looking at my computer, so I want to know if anybody can hear me, because it's very I'm feeling a kind of way that you guys cannot hear me. Wow. So nobody can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, I want to know. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Hello, Sikapa. You are welcome. Yeah. Okay. Please, if you can hear me. Okay. Then let's go on. So yes, let's just start with the herbs that I was saying that you need at least some of these herbs. Please include these herbs in your production. If only you are going for hair growth, as I said, that there must be some kind of stimulation. And when it comes to stimulation, heat helps for stimulation, menthol help for peppermint. All these ingredients, they help for stimulation. And when a good or a proper stimulation is taking place, there is also a proper or a better flow of blood in the system, or where every cells receive their nutrient so they can do their work, especially those cells that are going to help your hair growth. Those nutrition that you are eating, you are drinking, they need to get to the cell for the cells to work. So when there is a proper stimulation, a proper circulation of blood, this is going to take place. And one thing that as a formulator I want you to do is to include some of these nature or natural ingredients that actually God created them like that. They have these peppermint, or they have these heat naturally. One of my ingredients, like let's say the mint. Okay, let me start with the mint leaf. When I open my mint leaves, the box or the plastic, the first thing I perceive is this pepper, or how I said mint. That is the first thing that you receive, or that's the first thing that I feel from that, because naturally that is in that herbs, it's carrying that power to stimulate. It's carrying that power that when it gets into your body, that heat in it is going to help the blood to flow. Okay, so we are starting. The first herb that we want to talk about is the what? Mint. And with this mint leaf, you can either have it fresh or you can dry it up. But because we are actually making hair growth oil or butters, I would actually advise you, if your product is not with water, you should get the dried one. Get a dry leaf, mint leaf. And this mint leaf, it is not difficult to get. When you go to the grocery shop where they sell all these natural herbs, you are going to get it. If you are not in the Western world and you are in Africa, when you go to the market where they sell fresh and dried herbs, you're still going to get it there. So that's the first herb that I want you to include in your hair growth butter, your hair growth oil. Okay, why? As I said, naturally God has created these to carry this menthol or mint or peppermint in it already. So even without you adding peppermint oil to it, you have actually added already an ingredient that carries these quality already. Another ingredient or herbs that I want you to add is ginger. Ginger is also naturally with this heat, with pepper. When you eat fresh ginger, you know how it peppers, you know how it feels, you know the inflammation. When you have a cold and inflammation problem and you eat these, there's a kind of heat that goes through the nostril, through your throat, and goes down into your system, and is going there to work. You feel the heat already inside your stomach or inside your mouth or inside your body. That is what is going to do for you in the scalp when you put these in your ingredient as part of your ingredient. Naturally, when your clients apply these into the scalp and they add a little bit of energy, heat to it by just massaging it, it is going to create the heat. And that heat, as we are saying, that is what we call the stimulation. That is where the stimulation is going to take place. And when the stimulation takes place, it's a kind of, how do we call it? The blood is easy to flow. The blood is not sticky. The blood is not clogging. The blood is not, hard. The blood is able to flow. And when the blood is flowing properly in your veins and in your scalp and going to the right places, as I said, that is going to help your customer. That is going to help you. That is going to help anybody who is using that product. The next ingredient that I want to add to your list when you're making your herbal products, especially when it comes to the growth, is ginseng. Ginseng is also very, 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 very great, but sometimes it can be difficult to get. Yes, please, when you come, please like this video for me, okay? When you come, please like this video for me. Sikapa, are you there? I can see you. You are there. Thank you for coming. Today you have joined the live. If you have any question, please do not hesitate. Please ask questions. If you have any questions, please do ask. And remember, yes, you are here. Please, if you have any question, do not hesitate. Just ask. And also like the video or support by super chat or super coin or super whatever that YouTube have for the support. I need this support. I can't say it louder. I need this support, and our sister just demonstrated, and I'm so excited that I came here today. Thank you very much. So as I was saying, ginseng is the another type of powerful ingredient to add to your production. If you have not added ginseng yet, guys, go to a mystic moment. They have not paid for this. They are not promoting this video, but as I said, I love their ingredients. They have the best ingredients. So you can go to mystic moment. They have ginseng, okay, especially for those of us living in the US and UK, yes, or in the Scandinavia or Europe. Let's look out for mystic momentuk.com. You get the ginseng there, because I know the ginseng powder is not easy to get. Okay, the ginseng powder is not easy to get, so let's get that. Go to that and then you can also, another one that I want to add, which I know these two that I'm adding now, They are very common here on YouTube, which is the peppermint and then the rosemary mint. These were the very ones that I started with, especially the rosemary mint. Yeah, those are the two, rosemary mint and the peppermint. These two, but I was using them in essential oil as my essential oils. These were the two essential oils that I was using. But then I think that if you are looking for the herbs, some people can get the herbs, rosemary mint. If you can get the rosemary mint in herbs, please get that as well, because the more you have, especially when you have the oil, which is the essential oil and the herbs, and you combine it, it's going to be powerful. You understand? It's going to be powerful. So if you can get the rosemary mint, any part of the world that you are, please add that ingredient to your hair growth. Okay, because as today we are not dealing with the problem, we are just dealing with the herbs that can help the stimulation and the circulation. And I was saying that the herbs that normally helps, these are the herbs that actually has a natural menthol, natural peppermint, natural heat, natural pepper sensation. Okay, any of these, if you have any category of these around you, get hold of them, add it to your ingredient, add it to that production. So some of these, as I said, there are many of them, but I'm just giving you, some. Can you mix the herbs and the essential oils together in your hair butter and oil? Can you mix the herbs and the essential oil? What I do, you can do it. But for me, I don't want to actually put, the way I infuse my herbs, I actually put them down for a little longer. So I don't like it to add the peppermint and that is the essential oils whilst they are in the herb form. I loved to add it when I have strained the herbs out of it. Then I have my oil ready. And then when my oil is ready, then I'm just going to add the essential oil. With that, I feel like the essential oil is not going to be exposed to the air, or it's not going to be exposed longer, but rather maybe in 2 hours you can just fill in your bottles. With that, you will have these essential oil in place, or you have a better, I don't know how to explain it, but the best way, that is me, the best way is after the straining. Okay, so do you infuse it in a jar or double boiling method? You can also do the two. It is all preferences, it's all choices. But one thing that I want to say is that when you are using the double boiling method, just be careful that you are not using too much heat. Do not use a high heat. Let it be on the low heat so that you don't miss or you don't kill all the benefits. We want to get this natural benefit, natural nutrient in the herbs. So when we are using the heat to infuse it, we have to be careful the heat that we are adding, so that our nutrition or our nutrient or the benefit is intact, is not taken by that too much heat. And also I do the cold method. And in a jar, just put it and then allow it for days, for weeks, for months. All is also preferences. You can also decide to use as long as you can. But what I can tell you is that herbs, within 24 hours, that herbs has infused. If you want to sell it, you can strain and begin to fill your bottles and sell. But if you want to get more, of that herbs or those herbs, you can leave it for days. what carrier oil to use to infuse the herbs. We have thousands of carrier oils. As I said in my previous video, when you are selecting your carrier oils, they are all going to depend on the problem that you want to solve. That is why I don't like to just tell, oh, go and buy this carrier oil or go and buy that carrier oil. I can list in my ebook, I have listed a number of them, and then you can decide to choose which one you want to use based on the problem you want to solve. Because there are some problem you want to solve, you need a medium consistency of what? Of oils. You need maybe a low consistency of oil, or you need a very thick carrier oil to to make your production. When I say very thick, for example, castor oil. Castor oil is one of the thickest, consistency when it comes to carrier oil. But we have it in our what? In our production. But for me, because of the problem that I am solving, I don't add too much. I have to know how the quantity to use when it comes to castor oil. When it comes to the other oils, because of the problem that I'm solving, again, that is why I don't just use too much of castor oil. I know the quantity that I want because I am going for a medium consistency. I am not going for a very tiny, but I'm also not going for a very thicker one. So when it comes to carrier oils, please, there are a lot of carrier oils out there. All you have to do is to do the research. One thing that you have to also know about the carrier oil is that every oil has its purpose. They are solving a problem. So if you know the problem you are solving, it's going to help you, it's going to make it easy for you to select the carrier oils. So go back to the drawing board, sit yourself down and begin to write your problem you want to solve when it comes to, hair growth. As I said, there are a lot of people out there who are doing hair growth oil. But what will make you stand out is the problem aside the hair growth. Maybe I want to make a hair growth, but I also want to take care of dandruff. Because dandruff is one of the problems that prevent people to grow their hair. Maybe I want to make a hair growth, but I want to solve the problem for the people who have the problem of alopecia or bald hair, or people who have edges are not, their edges are going. So now that is going to help you to select these carrier oils based on the what? On the problem that you want to solve. So I cannot mention a particular oil for you because we have a lot of them. We have extra virgin oil, we have grapeseed, we have sweet almond, we have sunflower. We have a lot of them. So my dear, who asked this question, Melo, you can just do the research and it will be very easy for you, especially when you know the problem you want to solve. That will help you to select the best oils. If you don't know where to get this information, just go to any vendor that sells oils, in bulk. When you go to their website, they have every information that you want to know about that oil. If you go on their website and you type extra virgin oil, when the extra virgin oil comes up, they will even tell you the color of that. They will tell you the consistency. They will tell you how long you can have that oil with you when you open it. They will tell you the benefit, the types of skin, the types of problem it can solve. So it is your job as a creator and a formulator to sit down, write your problems, and when you are reading this information, you can now write the types of what ingredient that you need when it comes to your carrier oil, when it comes to your herbs, when it comes to your essential oil, and your extract as well, because extracts are also part of the ingredient. So I hope I have answered your question, Melo. If yes, let me know. Kwama Hassan, is it better to boil the ingredient you add to the oil for growing your hair, or just keep them for long? I've answered that question already. You can decide to use the double boiling which is the heat. But then when you are using the heat, be careful not to burn the ingredient. Use the best medium, and then it will be best for you. Hope I have answered your question, Kwaman Hassan. Then, my dear Sikapa Naturals, I am selling my hair growth oil, but I have found some more herbs I want to add to my product. Do I make a new label to add the ingredient, or just let my customers know? Very, yes, very important. It's very important. Whatever ingredient that you have in your production, it is the right of your customers to know what is inside that production. So they have you have to add that ingredients to it. Some of us, you have already made a label. Okay, you have already made a label that have been printed to you. That's why I think when you make your own label, then you can make the changes. But as at now, every time I make my product, I am making a new label. Why? Because me too, I am making more research, and I am adding more ingredients or different ingredients. I am taking some out and I am adding some to it. So anytime I make a new product, there's always something that is new about that product, until I get to a place where I think that, okay, this is stable. Then I can, use that label for as long as I want. But if you have any changes, especially like bigger changes, more than 2-3 ingredients, please add it to your customer's label. Let them know what you have, because some of them they have how do you call it? They can react allergy. They are allergic to maybe that ingredient that you have added, or you've just added. Before, it was not in the ingredient, so it was okay for them. But this time around, when they are buying and they check and they've seen that anything that they are allergic to, they can avoid it, which is better for you and your company. Because if they do not, you might get a problem, because you did not put that on there. So it's very, very important to add all your ingredients to your labels. Do you make some labels on Canva? Yes, it's Canva I use. Canva is our savior here. Yeah, I use Canva all the time. I use Canva. That's what I use to make my labels. And then I send it to my Mestro, because I use online labels. Then I upload it there, and then I print it out. Yes. I hope I'm answering your questions. Please, can somebody tell me, all the people who are asking, can you tell me if you have oh, okay. Am I answering your questions? Please, this is just my vitamin water I'm drinking. If I'm answering your questions, let me know. Let me know, so that we can actually proceed. If I am answering your questions, or if I have answered your questions, let me know. I want to know so we can continue. Okay, so I'm also thinking about one reason, or one thing that can also help hair growth is a scalp pH level. Okay, it's a scalp pH level, and I have some ingredients as well that will help you balance your scalp when it comes to hair growth. So I think next week we can talk about that, because I don't want us to blend all the things, the information. We can take them one at a time, so that everyone can get, when they pick a video, they can get a straightforward information. So we were just talking about the herbs, and I've mentioned the herbs. At least I think I've mentioned 5 or 6. If you have not added any of these to your production, this is the time for you to do that, okay? Add some of these. I've mentioned ginseng. Sometimes ginseng can be difficult to get, but I've shown you the website. You can replay this video and get the website, because that's where I get mine. I've also talked about rosemary, mint. You can get it in essential oil or in the herbs. If you have, please get the dry herb, because that is the best way for you to have, especially when you are selling your product. The best way to infuse your oil is the dry herbs. I've also talked about the peppermint, and the peppermint you can also use. What about MSM powder? I've never used SM. Can you give me the? I have seen that name. Can you give me the full name of that? MSM powder. If I can get the full name, because there are some powders. It's not everybody has. That's again. It comes to the problem you are solving. So maybe that MSM powder is good for your problem you are solving. Why not use it? As long as you have made your research and you have found the information about it, and you know that it's solving that problem for your customers, why not? Why not? Add it, my dear, add it. Because me, I'm always about, getting your products to a height or to a standard whereby you will be confident in the ingredient that you are using. Okay? You'll be confident in the ingredient that you're using, because you know that this ingredient, I have done the research, I have tested it. You need to test it, because for me, before I will come and give you a video, I have tested that product, I have tested the ingredient, and I am sure of myself. I have given it out, and now I can share, because I know that it's going to help somebody. So that's the best way. Any ingredient you want to use, you want to, add to your production, make sure that you have tested it and it worked. What it says is going to do. What it says is when it does, or when it does it, why not add it? Add it, my sister. So as I was saying, get this ingredient, okay? Get this so that you can do that stimulation. Some people use also black powder, black pepper. But please, if you are using the black pepper, be careful. You don't crush it, because when we crush the herbs, we get it more. It becomes more potent. That is why I think that the best ways to actually infuse your oil is both ways. You can blend some into powder, and you can use some directly like that. And then after that, you can now strain both and you blend together. My next video that is coming tomorrow, I've done just a bigger batch, and I've used these two methods, and I have get some few clips that I want to share with you, just to encourage and also just to clear people's mind about using the powder version and then just the herbs version. These, I have done the first version, which I am going to share with you. When I am going to strain and package, I'm also going to take a video, and I'm also going to share that with you, so that people who are on this journey, it's not just one way. There's so many ways that we can do this. So the way I do it must not be the way you do it. You have your own way of doing things. So all you need is the information. When you get the information, utilize it the way you utilize it in that way that will help you and your business. So me showing you some of these things is not like you have to do it exactly as I'm doing it, but you can do it the way that you feel that is going to, make you, make you, give you the best result, right? Give you the best result. So as I said, so far I've mentioned six herbs: black pepper, I've mentioned ginseng, I've mentioned mint herb. I've mentioned peppermint. I've also mentioned rosemary mint. At least these 6 or 5 can help your stimulation. And when you make this oil, please let your customers know that to massage their hair, the oil is another way of that hair growth. There is no way there's going to be stimulation when movement and heat is not applied. When you apply the heat to that oil, you are stimulating it, and it is going through that veins, that scalp. That is where the nutrient in that oil is going to go through where it needs to go to help that hair growth. So please and please and please remind your customers either on your bottle or on your website that okay, you need to shake this and you need to apply and massage. Don't let the oil just lay on your scalp. It is not going to do anything. When you allow the oil to just lie on your scalp, it's just going to be there. There is no circulation. There is no stimulation. Okay? Sometimes you see that oil dripping. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's gone. You have just wasted your money. So let's also educate our customers to use the product in that best way. Yes, I always advise my customers to massage it, then use a bonnet to cover the hair. That's very great. The heat is what is going to do the stimulation. If you don't even have the bonnet and you use the hand, this finger, you see this movement is creating heat. And that heat is what is going to do the stimulation. And then when the stimulation takes place, that's where the blood flows properly. And boom, you are increasing and you are making your hair growth to, if your hair wasn't growing before, you see that all of a sudden there's going to be change in your hair growth. Trust me. I normally tell them to use it at night so it can penetrate into the scalp well. Sikapa, that is it. That is it. So if they listen to you and they do it, please, when you come and you have not liked this video, please like this video. Okay, like this video. And also you can support by super chat. Support by super chat, my dear. You can do this. So support by super chat. Like this video for me. So if your customers are listening to you, they will see changes. But if they buy the oil that you have all these great ingredients in it and it's just lying on the scalp, it will not give them the maximum effect, the maximum benefit that they need from that oil. But when that oil gets into the scalp and through the veins properly, there they are making use of the money they have used on that product, and that product will do the work for them. So I think that there's something, a lesson we have learned today. As I said, if you have not been adding any, I know peppermint and rosemary mint is one of the common here on this platform or on YouTube. Let me say that. So many people knows about it. And the ginseng too, maybe people use it, but they don't know that it gives that blood circulation and stimulation. And also, which again, those are the ones that I'm trying to use. The ginger. Oh, yes, the ginger powder. Or the fresh one. You can even buy the fresh one from the market and you vacuum it. When I say vacuum, like you dry it up. There are machines now that you can just dry them up, and then you do the blending yourself, so you can get that all the fresh ones. But if you cannot, you can get it in the market. We have it in the market. Please, if you just come, like this video, like for me, and God bless you for liking. So make sure that you have at least 2 or 3 of these ingredients in your formulation, either in your butter oil infusion or in your hair growth oil infusion for your blood circulation and scalp stimulation. This is very important. I was also saying that one thing that is also important for hair growth is the pH level of your scalp, which I don't want to blend today. So next week we can take those herbs as well, some of the herbs that can help your pH level to help your hair growth, to promote hair growth, because all the body parts has their own pH. That's how come when we are making body creams, we are going for a particular pH level. When it comes to the face, we want a particular pH level. When it comes to the scalp too, there is a pH that is what that you need to be concerned about, because even when you come to our wash, when we want to wash our private part, there is a pH level that we use. Inside us there is a pH level. So pH level is not only about the body or the face or the intimate wash or whatever. In our scalp too, we need a pH level. That's why some people use, how do we call it, apple cider vinegar in their shampoos. But when it comes to your dry oils, butters, what do you cannot use apple cider vinegar. You need to look for an ingredient that is also a dry or oil soluble for your oil product. So we can talk about that also next week, so I can do more research on that. I have some ingredients that I'm using as at now, but then we can do more research. Maybe you can get more information, and then I can share that with you, because I know people that comes here, they need information, and it's our time we are using, so we have to use it properly. So if you are here once again for the last time, because we are almost done, what's the time? We have about 8 minutes to go. So if you have any question now, please let me know so I can answer that question before we end the live. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank my sisters who are here liking this video and commenting, those who have asked questions. I hope I have answered your questions. And also those who have sent me the super chat, God richly bless you. My sister Felicia, she's Felicia, but I think her name here is Felicia. Felicia, thank you. I really appreciate, really appreciate. Okay, and God richly bless you for supporting your sister. So you can also do that by super chat, by just when you come to the live, there is going to be a super chat there that will just click on it, and the YouTube will direct you to where you can, how you can do that. And I'm never going to take this for granted. I really appreciate all of you here on this platform. Either you like this video or not, either you send me whatever or you don't. God richly bless you, and together we will get there. Together we will get there. So hold on to the faith, hold on to the information, make use of this information, and see the changes in your business. If you are not making sales, change the formulation, use other things that can help your brand, that can help your production, so that you can see those sales. Do not give up. If only this is your passion, do not give up. That passion will keep you going, And when you incorporate the passion with the talent, with the knowledge, with the skill, you will get there one day. So once again, thank you. Thank everybody. Thanks everybody. If you don't have any question, then we will bring it here today. Today we will end today's video, and I'll see you in next week. But guys, let me talk about this before I go. This weekend, thanks us. Oh, sister, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. This week, my videos, I don't know. My videos did not go well at all. At all. You guys have not watched this video at all. But, if you have not watched my videos this week, please, even if you don't like the how do we call it, the video title, just go watch it for me, Go and watch it for me. Because that can be discouraging, especially that type of videos. They are so involved in a lot of work, so using a lot of time to make this video, and you guys didn't watch it. It was heartbreaking. So I would like everybody to go and watch this week videos, and then watch out for next week. I am bringing my bigger batch production of a hair growth butter and a hair growth oil, because I had to make some oils. Felicia, you are laughing. I have to make some oils and some butters this week. So I have some clips that I'll be sharing with you this week. So yes, that's it. So watch that one as well. Thank you, sis. Didn't realize you are also a Ghanaian. I'm a Ghanaian, my dear. Sikapa, I'm a Ghanaian. Guys, please go and watch them. Tell them, Felicia, tell them this is heartbreaking. I don't want to get broken heart. Please go and watch this week videos. It was very low. 63 or 65 views. How? A whole week? Oh no. Let's do better, okay? Let's do better. I can see that you people are always interested in my oil videos. When it comes to the rest of the videos, you don't care. No, support your girl, okay? Support your girl. We are laughing, but this is a serious matter. This is a serious matter. Sikapa, I am a Ghanaian. Fully blood Ghanaian. Okay? And I don't know if I have to even tell you the specific place in Ghana I'm coming from, but I think we'll take it another day. Okay, my dear. I would like to say bye-bye. And thank you. And God richly bless you. Shalom. Peace. Bye-bye.